Hey Nesties, it's Nella, Florida Zone 10A. Let's talk about the tomatoes that survive. So first let's start in the house. Hold on. Now, I have all kind of tomatoes have all kind of tomatoes coming up here in my incubator. And then on top of the ones that are in there, I turned around and put dwarf tomatoes in there. So I have a fat frog, an antho pink panther, Marzono micro, an ink spot micro, because if I have dwarf tomatoes out in the nest, I don't know where they are. So all of these have a regular variety of tomato in it and a dwarf tomato followed up behind it. And I also have some squash down here that's doing quite well, and some peppers. Now you see my extra peppers. Then I have one container that has, why am I hoarse? One container that has a lot of pepper. Anyhow, that's another story. So these will be my backup tomatoes. Now my tomatoes down here look real bad. Nematode damage, cold damage. I'm just going to let them, if they survive, I'm going to let them do what they do. I do have whatever tomato bush this is, but it's giving me some cherries. I'm grateful for whatever I might get. Now look at this. Look at these harvesting. Look at them. Nasty sapsuckers. Alrighty. Time for you to come down, because I don't need you infecting my anything else. But those are nematodes and that little white bug. Yeah, I'm going to cut those down. Let me go ahead and just snatch these few green beans that are on here and go ahead and nip that in the bud. And I'm glad I had my camera to look up close, because I was going to leave this here. So what would be a video without a miniature harvest? Like those, I was going to let go to seed. They're big and juicy. Alrighty. Yep, I'm finna cut you down. I don't want to be bothered with the white fly and nematode, because I do have two tomato bushes in here. That's a distraction, guys. Alrighty. Like I was said before, I was really rudely interrupted by the ants. I got another tomato coming up in here. I don't know none of the varieties of these tomatoes. Not one. Still snatching green beans, guys. No, but this one's giving me a lot of cherries. And I don't know what this it's trying to grow. And I'm going to let it, and it's all coming out of here. This area is under construction. The tomatoes that was in here, I moved. Here's a tomato bush that's trying to do something. Why I feel like I'm short of breath. Then I have that tomato right there. I don't know what it is, but it has some buds on it. The ones that were all out here is a bust. I threw that one on the ground. It's going back that way. This one like it's trying to make a comeback. This one is doing what I wanted to do. It's coming from over here. Way from over here. And I'm trying to go make it go up this trellis because the tomato that was in there died. This tomato here leaned to the side. I let it. It's from micro dwarf. I'm going to let it go up this way, but the black crumb is going to take that over. This is also a micro dwarf that is 6 foot tall, but it has a tomato on it. And that was the summertime. Has quite a few seedlings on it. Sun's in my eyes, I can't see that way. It's gonna have rather large tomatoes. There's one, there's another one, a couple up there. Now this is from this container down here. Right here. Seeds that were thrown in there from just thrown in there. And these are, I'm positive they're black crumb. But you see, I'm getting tomatoes. Amen. This is from how cold it had gotten. There's another. So on this limb, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's on this branch right here. Now, this branch, I don't see anything on this one, but there's another branch here, and there's another one. This is all one tomato bush. There's some flowers. This is from the cold. Now this is another one of these dwarf tomatoes, and there's some life in it right there. Hopefully it'll grow inside of this and grow up this with this, and they just share this trellis, but I'll pin it up eventually. But as you see, this is coming from over here. Here's another tomato that I put out here. Wasn't sure how it was going to take, but it's hanging on. All that stuff out there, weeds. I'll cover it up eventually, but not right now. Let's go see if we can find some more tomatoes. I'm pretty positive there are none back there. Those are all peppers, and we'll do a pepper. Yeah, yes there is. There's 2 of them. There's this one right here. Don't know what it is. But there's some life to it. If it wants to produce, it can. I'm going to let it. And down here. There's one right here on the struggle bus. And I'm positive there are no more. Those are all peppers. Except back here, there was a tomato running loose. It's back there somewhere. Look, there's another one running loose. There's a lot of volunteers up here. Now, this was certainly supposed to have been a dwarf tomato in the green stock, but this bad boy is big, and it's putting on. Look at the little green part on this bad boy. Huge. So it's growing all over the place, giving me all kind of flowers, and I'm excited. So I have it well propped up. Look at there. Can you see up in there? It's another one. So tomatoes are going to definitely be all over that. This is another cherry dwarf tomato that's on this green stalk, and I'm just letting it go wild, just wrapping it around. I harvested about 5 tomatoes, but it's producing very well, and I'm going to let it do what it do. There's another tomato over here that should be a dwarf, but it's not. It's growing like ham. I keep pinning it up. I just added this stake up here, and they look all limp because they need water. And after this, I'm going to get them some water. So it doesn't look like they're going to be big. I'm not really sure. But then again, here are these. It's a possibility. But I think there are 4 tomatoes in here. That's, ouch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there are 4. This one's all the way up here now. I'm sure they're probably, I see slug juice. Oh, look at there. There's a patch in there. Patch in there. There's some flowers in there. Oh, there goes some more. Now, what tomatoes are these? Oh, look at there. Edible ones. That's a big one. Y'all see it? Oh, goodness. And they're going to cluster there. And there's one on the edge here. Is that connected to you? Yep. So I have a hornworm. Y'all see the droppings? So let's get rid of him before he gets too big. And there's some tomatoes. I'm gonna cut. And then I also have one over here. I don't know what it is. And there's all kind of volunteers out here. This is funny. So I have this volunteer. I don't know where she comes from. They eat my broccoli. There's another volunteer. There's another volunteer right there and right there. Some of the nasturtiums that's finally coming up. So this is going to be an interesting bed here. Yeah. So that's my tomato roundup, guys. I have these baskets out because I thought I was going to cover my broccoli with them. Yeah, they don't fit. So that's it for the tomatoes. Quite a few. What you doing? Quite a few varieties. This one is holding on to dear life. So if anything, it'll probably give me some cherries, which is fine. The one that was right here died. And I think there's one more over here that's just hanging on. It's been back here for months. I got some stuff to pick up and clean up. And that's gonna be it for the tomatoes for right now. I truly do have enough. I wasn't quite sure if I was gonna have enough. I thought a lot of them weren't gonna make it. I'm starting to get the hang of this, that our winter is truly not like anybody else's winter. And a lot of these plants can endure the cold. And matter of fact, it gives them a break for so much pressure from the sun. So that's been exciting. So after all of that, the tomatoes are looking lovely. I should have plenty of tomatoes by January, before it gets cold again, and who knows how cold it's gonna be in December. But looks like they're gonna be good. I think I have a couple of them in here. No. What you doing? I have a so I'm gonna be good with tomatoes again. And soon as these start turning over, I have my succession to put right out there if anybody decides to, and all that good jazz. So I'm excited about the tomatoes, but you guys hold tight, because I'm gonna take you on a pepper run, and y'all know y'all know how the struggle was real with them peppers. Jesus. But yes, I'm excited about my tomato plants. And how many did we count, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, probably about 15, probably about 18 plants and 15 healthy ones. How about that? And we'll see what they will do for us and what yield we will get in the next couple of months. So stay excited, guys, because I am. I want to say once again, thank you for inviting me into your house, and thank you for coming into my house. And I will see y'all next time, Nesties.